friends. So can you guess what this video is going to be about? Yes, it's about scissors. Yeah, so in this video, we're going to be talking about how to use scissors, when to use scissors, and where to keep scissors. All right, so let's go inside and let's start our scissor use. Let's go. All right, so first what we're gonna start off with how to use a scissor, okay? So I want you to get your scissors out. All right, you have it in front of you? Okay, so you're gonna hold it like this, and if you notice, your scissors have two holes. There's a small hole and a big one, right? There's two of them. So now what I want you to do is I want you to get your thumb out. Ready? Like this. Yes, now wiggle it. Yes, so your thumb is gonna go inside the small hole like this, okay? Now, your finger next to your thumb is your pointer finger. Wiggle that one. Yes, so that one is gonna go inside the big hole. So your fingers should be like this, okay? Are your fingers like that? Now try to open it up. Open, close. If you were not able to do that, maybe add another finger next to the pointer one like this to help you out a little bit more. Now try to open and close. Let's see. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Were you able to do that? Yes? All right. So now let's start thinking about what can we cut? Let's see. Okay, so these are a couple things that you may have at home that you can practice your cutting with. We have some yarn, some cardboard, some magazines, and even just some straight paper with some straight lines on it, right? Yeah, you can practice your cutting with these things with your parents' permission. Now, let's see what Miranda is doing. Miranda, can you show us how you use your scissors to cut the paper?
Yeah, sure. You hold one hand with your hand with the paper, and then you cut with the other one.
Oh, so you have to hold the paper with one hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then you use your other hand to hold onto the scissors to cut. Yes, all right. Suggestions for parents would be when your child is developing the use of exploring some scissors, I would just start off with just letting them use the scissors, get used to them, know how to correctly hold the scissors, and just maybe let them use some magazines. Maybe there's some magazines with pictures of things that your child is interested in. So some children like to cut out pictures of food. Maybe there's some magazines with pictures of toys. So at that, at the beginning level, we want them to just want to be able to use the scissors, right? They don't necessarily have to be cutting out an object yet. We want them to just be able to make snips, just opening and closing, getting used to using that scissors, right? Yes, and then after that, I would say another one would be yarn, right? This one's this one's kind of like an easier yarn, so they could just practice making snips, right? Yep, making snips, that's what we want. And as they start growing their skills in cutting, then you can also start making lines on paper. Okay, we could start off with straight lines and having them use their scissors to cut straight lines. Then you can make it more complex with making squiggly lines on it, right? We want them to be able to hold the paper and then use the scissor with the other hand, okay? Then you can make it even more complex. You could start letting them cut different texture of materials such as cardboard, right? So this is a box of cereal, so they could cut out the box of cereal. So these are different tips that children could use when practicing their cutting skills. And some things to remember. Remember, friends, that when we're using scissors, we want to be safe, right? Yes, so using the scissors when our family lets us, right? We gotta ask first. Say, can I use the scissors, please? Yeah. And if your family says yes, then that is when you use it, right? Yeah. And what are some things that we should cut? Yeah. Should we be cutting our hair? No. Should we be cutting our clothes? No. Right? We want to cut, what is this? Yes, paper. We want to cut paper, right? And maybe some yarn, right? Some things that our family says that it's okay to cut, but we don't cut our body, we don't cut our clothes, our hair, we don't cut other people, right? No, we want to be safe. And the scissors, should we be running with scissors? No, we should not be running with scissors. When we are using scissors, we use them when we are sitting down at the table, right? We don't go around walking around with them. Yes, and also, should we be doing this with the scissors? No, the scissors, if you see them, they're pretty sharp at the end, right? We don't want you to poke yourself or anyone else, right? So you gotta be careful with the end, all right? All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Now I wanna see you practice your cutting. And when you're done, I want you to send some pictures to your teacher. Let her know how you did, all right? All right, friends, see you later.